In our attempt to climb Mount Ungaran, we just passed the first peak of Gunung Bondolan and are trying to hike up to the second peak called Puncak Botak.
I could see an Indonesian flag flying on top of that Puncak, so we are going to take a photo there and then somehow we'll climb down. I don't like climbing down. Apa itu, kenapa itu nama Ungaran?
Ungaran?
Aha.
Itu kan sudah masih di atas Ungaran, kota Ungaran.
Oh, ada kota Ungaran.
Orang desa menamakan yang lebih mudah itu kota Ungaran itu ya MT Ungaran.
Okay, so there is a city called Ungaran and he's saying that that's why this mountain is called Mount Ungaran. Wow, this is a much better view. The top of Merbabu is getting covered with mist and so is Sumbi. You see, these mountains have their own weather patterns. They control the weather patterns, bring in so much moisture to the land. So these volcanoes are so important for Indonesia because they keep the soil fertility very high. Even though during unfortunate incidents some people lose life, just like the one that a few weeks back in Semeru, but these volcanoes play an important role in maintaining biodiversity, fertility of the soil, and bringing moisture to the land. These mountains trap clouds, just like you can see there. That's a Sindoro trapping clouds, and then it will rain. Beautiful geography. So this is unique, that sometimes you have to climb up and then you have to climb down. So there are multiple small mountains, and you have to go down from one, then go up again to get to the top of the Puncak. Puncak is like a peak. Okay, so we are getting closer to Puncak Botak now.
Terlalu kepanasan, rumput alang-alang ini keras, jadi dia bisa terbakar sendiri.
Okay.
Ini dulunya rimbun, seperti banyak pohon seperti itu, tapi sudah sering kali kebakar, akhirnya tumbuhnya rumput alang-alang ini.
So what I can translate is this: he's saying that there were so many trees here, but when it gets dry, this area is prone to forest fire, and that's how the fire has taken away most of the plants here. And that's one reason why this is called Puncak Botak, because there are no trees up there. It's all bald, just like my head. I mean, my head has a few more hair left, but it's getting there. Right, we are almost there. I think a little bit more, and then we will be at the top of the Puncak, top of the peak, top of Ungaran. So that's the second mountain climbed during this trip. I won't call this a huge climb, heavy climb, because it's rather simple. You can easily do it as long as you have reasonable fitness. So just bring someone with you and you can easily do this climb. There you go. That's the Indonesian flag flying high on top of Puncak Botak. And now you see the other side of Java as well. And that means Semarang. Yeah, that is the view of Semarang, but it's all covered in mist. Unfortunately, you should be able to see the sea out there, but it's covered in mist. And it says Puncak Botak via Perantunan. That's the road that we have taken. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any video because it was too dark at night. We started at 3 o'clock in the morning, and now it's around 6 and we are at Puncak Botak. This is 2050 meters above sea level. That's clearly 1000 meters lower than Chiramai, but that's okay. This is still a good climb. And there are some stones here. Look at that. Behind that is Samarang. And this mountain can be seen from the toll road. When you go from Chirabond to Samarang, this mountain can be clearly seen from there. That is Dieng behind, and then of course we have already seen Sumbing and Sindoro. And then the landscape, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? East Java, sorry, is closed for view today. You can't see East Java today, it's all cloudy. If it's not cloudy, bisa lihat sampai Selamat kan? Ah, Selamat di sana. Yeah. I mean, Lawu.
Itu Selamat ya, kelihatan itu ya. Saya kurang mengerti.
Oh iya.
Kayaknya pojokan itu ya.
Yeah, yang itu.
Kecil ya?
Yang itu, he's saying that that's Selamat. Actually, I came from there a couple of days back. From Baturdi, and that is definitely Selamat, the peak up there. It's quite far away. Lawu di sini kan? Tapi Lawu nggak bisa lihat ya. Kabut. He says it's misty. Yeah, it's misty. It's actually the sun is coming from that direction, and it's so beautiful. Wow. As we came up to Puncak Botak, my guide told me that there are some stones in the other small peak which looks like stones from a temple. So I thought, okay, let's go see that. And there we are. Look at these stones. I mean, somebody has arranged it in a pile, but they are definitely carved into shape, and this one is a rectangular shape, and that means somewhere there, somewhere here, there was a small temple. This is the highest part of this mountain, so people at that time, maybe they thought they can get close to God if they go up the mountain and construct a temple, and it's pretty logical to have one here. There are so many temples in this mountain that Bappa has told me that he has found some temples deep inside the forest, but it's very difficult to get to there. So we are definitely not trying that. Maybe one day can go inside during a day trip and see some of those remains. There are some stone remains there, but the preserved ones I have explained yesterday in Gadung Songo, the 5 to 6 temples we saw yesterday. What a view. I just don't want to go back. I'm going to stay here and meditate for a while and put my sunscreen on because it's going to be hot. We just came all the way from there. Climbing up, it was easy. Okay, so we are now going to the third peak in Mount Ungaran. There are 3 peaks that you can climb. This one is in another mountain, so you have to literally climb down through this valley and then climb up again to get there. There you go, that's the landscape. And we're just coming from Puncak Botak there. So we'll go down, climb up, and my guide says it will take 1 hour and then probably another 1.5 hours to get back to the base camp.